The X200 Ultra is a flagship phone from VIVO, made from an aluminium frame glass front and on the back, and weighs in at 232 grams. The 6.82-inch LTPO AMOLED display has a resolution of 1440 by 3168 pixels, 4500 nits peak, Dolby Vision, 120 Hz refresh rate, 2106 pulse width modulation, which is a dimming rate used in OLED smartphone displays to control screen brightness. The chip powering the X200 Ultra is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite with the Adreno 830 handling the graphics. The model I have has 12 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes of UFS 4.1 storage, Wi-Fi 6.6 and 7, Bluetooth 5.4 and an infrared port, fingerprint on the display, which is ultrasound, and a 6000 milliamp silicone carbon battery. For me, the star of the show is the triple camera setup, which majority of flagship phones have. The X200 Ultra has a 50 megapixel 35mm wide lens, a 50 megapixel 14-inch ultra wide lens, and a 200 megapixel 85mm super telephoto lens. These are Carl Zeiss lenses, so the phone can produce some high quality images and videos. The camera bump is pretty big, but once you start using the phone, you get used to it, and I forgot about it pretty quickly. I have to say the quality of the pictures are fantastic. I found myself using the 35mm option to take pictures, plus you can manually really zoom in into objects. There are so many camera modes and settings to play with, depending on the environment or the scene you are shooting in, which you can have more or less control of the image quality. The video quality is really impressive with plenty of options. You got 8K at 30 frames per second, 4K at 30, 60, 120 frames per second, 1080p at 30, 60, 120 and 200 frames per second. The 50 megapixel selfie camera has a 24mm wide lens, which produces impressive portrait pictures and videos with recording at 4K or 1080p at either 30 or 60 frames per second. A new addition is a camera control key, which can either be set to control the focus or switch between the 14, 35mm or 85mm lens. The X200 Ultra is running Android 15 with Vivo's Origin OS 5 skin on top. Some may say that the icons look a little cartoony. I personally like it, and one of the things I love about Android is the huge amount of customization available, and this is no different. Down to the themes, the wallpaper, the icons, the gestures, you can really make the phone feel like it's yours. I also like the notification island, which is similar to the similar feature to what's on the iPhone. There are some apps and features that would be really nice to use, but they are locked to the China region due to this phone being a China only release. The translation app, which uses DeepSeek AI, seems to work really well. Playing mobile games on this phone felt really smooth and responsive, looked great on a display and sound good through the stereo speakers. Launching games automatically launches the game accelerated engine, which by swiping from left to right opened the game tools and menu, which gave options such as tweaking the game visuals, screen recording, answering or dropping calls. The performance panel allowed changing different modes of the performance and adding or removing apps in the game window. I'm not really a heavy user of my phone, but the 6000 milliamp silicone carbon battery got me through the day with plenty of battery to spare. The included 990 watt charger meant that when I did need to charge the phone, it charged incredibly fast. Wireless and reverse charging are also available, and I always say the more options the better. The X200 Ultra has a really good display, which is bright and responsive. It's powerful and has flash specs, which is capable of gaming, multitasking and consuming content really well. Vivo definitely focused on the cameras, which really show you can take some excellent pictures and videos with plenty of customization options. The battery life has been very good for me based on my usage. The only downside for me has been some apps and features not being available to use, and that being a China region only phone. Which brings me on to, if you would be interested in buying one, they are available on AliExpress. The prices does vary, and just make sure that the Play Store is included. So that is the video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you're new to my channel and you like my videos, please subscribe. Feel free to leave any comments down below. A like is always appreciated, and I'll see you all in the next one.